the Avengers here first, then we'll get into some other stuff. I did watch the trailer. I did get a chance to check it out. I agree with what the boys were saying. I agree with what most people are saying here, too. This is a very well-done trailer because it didn't rely on explosions. Remember, this movie is a $200 million plus blockbuster movie, and it's relying on story. Yeah. It's relying on the connection of what we just saw. That, to me...
Not on location, not on CG.
It's
no big money shot of the Avengers.
We're going to get all that in the movie, but they didn't rely on it to sell the movie, and that's what I really liked. It was the emotion of it. It was just Downey... They revealed a couple things throughout it. Obviously,
apparently Thanos is back.
Thanos is coming back.
It's a big surprise to a lot of people.
I was surprised. I was surprised that they gave up the Ant-Man thing.
Yeah, that was a little.
I was not surprised. No, because I think it was just enough. There are a lot of people who are pissed about that.
Yeah,
I'm not pissed about that.
Yeah,
because,
me neither.
Because
he's coming back. We're going to this.
It was the same reason I really wasn't pissed about Superman being in the Justice League trailers. Come on.
Because you know what's going to happen.
You know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's going to happen. I mean,
and he's not in the same situation.
Right.
So it's not like now we're revealing what happens after the snap. It's a different situation.
But the only thing is, though, is that now we know that they don't get him out of the quantum realm. He gets himself out somehow, and he shows up there because...
Well, we really don't know what happened. We don't know.
But he shows up. I mean, he just shows up at the... I mean, I hope that they don't disregard it. I mean, they got to show him.
We don't know who helped him, though. We don't know how he got out. It's still such a mystery. We just know that he's there.
Did you need it in the trailer, though?
Could it...
I think you could.
Here's why
I didn't need it, but I did like it a lot, and I think he does sell a different audience.
I think it did two things, right? It added a nice little moment at the end because it was a little bit, it was a dark trailer, emotionally speaking. But
you mean ha's and not aha?
We got to laugh. We got to laugh, and it kind of lightened up a bit because it was pretty heavy, and then that happened. But I thought it was a refreshing trailer for me because it didn't give a lot of story. Except that,
right? It's very apocalyptic.
Yeah.
Where you have that feeling of, because look, the 50% of the population is still around, and Thanos, the way he made it seem, was like, all right, everyone else is toast, go live your lives. Yeah. But it doesn't seem like they're holed up. They're waiting to see what's next. Because I loved that line. The one thing inside of that scene was when Captain America goes, "Is this footage old?" or whatever he says. Is this footage real? Or when was this shot? Whatever he says.
Like something like because he was one of the little Easter eggs there. You see the pictures of who was dusted,
right?
And Scott Lang, you see Spidey, Shuri.
And we see Ant-Man.
That one went and Scott Lang, and then he appears.
Right. Who are my comic book geeks? My big comic book geeks? You?
Me? Yeah.
Tell me about Ronin. What
Ronin?
Yeah. So because
it's Hawkeye becomes Ronin at one point. So I'm not too familiar with it. I'm not too sweaty when it comes to this, but I know enough that I believe. Too sweaty.
Is that a term?
That's the great John Schnepp.
John Schnepp.
That was John Schnepp's legendary term.
You get sweaty. You get so into it, you're sweating it. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah,
it's something now that
I haven't heard it in a little bit. I forgot.
Yeah,
it's great.
But I believe it's very similar to what I believe we're seeing is that he kind of, I don't know if he's disenfranchised with the Hawkeye persona, Shield, wherever he's working, and he goes off on his own and becomes Ronin or a wandering samurai.
It's almost like the Dread Pirate Roberts a little bit.
Yeah, and that was a great reveal too. Yeah. I loved that.
Well, another thing, should they have revealed that in the trailer?
I think, again, we never saw Hawkeye. Everybody always wondered where was Hawkeye.
They didn't reveal
the Infinity War.
They didn't reveal
Didn't reveal at all. He wasn't even in the movie. And that gives the fans a lot to go off of.
I have no answers.
Okay.
This trailer gave me no answers.
Zero.
So I'm stoked.
Other than Scott Lang coming back, you can assume that he found something. Now, here, let me ask you this, because I saw this online, that people are like, Captain Marvel's in the van. That's why he's there. I got Captain Marvel in the van. I'm not buying that just yet.
Wait, because they saw?
No, I think it's just
wondering.
What do we always do with these?
Twitter
we
facts.
Start the Twitter facts. Or we start talking and speculating. What could it be? And when is she going to show
Now,
up?
Brett, someone who's more the casual fan here, goes to see the movies with the kids too. What do you think of this trailer?
Yeah, it was good. I just watched it because I didn't want to sit here silently. I wouldn't have watched it I hadn't been doing this show,
Right.
because I'm like Hopster. It's something I'm going to see, and it really, I don't want anything spoiled really. And I think one of these guys said it was about like with something independent, something I've never heard of. I'll watch a trailer or something. But if it's something like this, I don't. And it didn't. It was decent. Yeah, I mean, it didn't.
You did see Infinity War recently?
You
or-
see the movie.
Yeah. I did see it recently.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who weren't into that, what I'm calling the poppy scene, the field of dreams.
Oh, was that the
whatever.
with the
Why?
Black
Like the
Panther?
gladiator reference?
Was the
there?
Black Panther Scarecrow thing, right?
No, as he's walking.
No, it's his
through
armor
the,
scarecrow.
Yeah.
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 That's Black Panther.
Well, I got the gladiator vibes where he's walking through fields,
Oh.
you know, and the
Oh,
hand is
Thanos?
down, and it's Thanos and his gauntlet.
Yeah,
and
why
he's,
do people like that?
I don't
I
know.
have no idea.
I was seeing on my timeline at
Yeah.
least. It's so funny how we all are in different worlds because
Yeah.
you guys, I thought everybody was not liking it, but you guys didn't even know people weren't liking it.
yeah.
People were just being like, this is out of place. What's happening here? How can somebody just be chilling? I thought that scene was really pretty.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Of it. His exact angle
know.
was that he was supposed to be
I
chilling.
completely agree with you.
So
Just
watch
on
the
my
sunrise
timeline,
on a
people were
thankful-
livid about it, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, he's pieced. He was. That's how
Throwing
he was.
rocks.
at the
Job
end
well
of the-
done.
Throwing
He's-
rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you was at the end.
I mean, you know.
But do we have any other thoughts and about the actual?
I mean, the thought.
Trailer?
I really love. I
Well
know
cut.
it's not going to happen.
Yeah. Endgame. What do you mean Endgame? Sorry.
You know, I was a little underwhelmed by the title, and I think it's only because I have been hearing that for months.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then I did a rewatch for on my own Patreon where I broke down the script, and I'm like, this. He says Endgame.
Yeah.
In Age of Ultron, Tony says Endgame
I
at
thought
one
Doctor
point.
Strange says it.
Doctor Strange says it in Infinity War. He
My
says we're
favorite
at the
character.
Endgame right now.
Yeah.
Your favorite.
Yeah. Which makes. I think it makes sense. I think it works well.
I
I think
don't
it's
like
a
it.
great
You
title.
don't like it?
I don't like it.
I think it just was built up to be this like monumental thing,
Yeah.
and then when you get something that you've kind of heard a number of times,
I don't mind
you're
it.
like, but it didn't. Yeah,
I've been trying to convince myself for the past week or 4 days, whenever this dropped. I was like, it's okay, and it is. It's fine. Endgame is a fine thing, but in the circles that I run in, which is a very CW circle,
right.
Endgame, OTP, when preparing or
Oh, okay.
like shipping something, Endgame is tossed around so much. Like we're Endgame. It's a
so
relationship thing.
So you're tired of it.
Literally on every single
Okay.
one of the CW shows, like from Vampire Diaries to The Flash or whatever,
can
they're
understand that.
Endgame. They're
Yeah,
Endgame.
yeah. See,
It means something
I'm too
different.
old to not mean anything to me. So,
Yeah. Or
so
my sister will call me. My little sister, she'll be like, "Oh my God, Corey and Topanga, so Endgame."
Oh,
And
great.
it's just
Okay.
so.
then I completely understand.
it
For
just,
me,
like, irks
for me,
me.
what Endgame also signifies is that we have started from Iron Man 1 all the way here. This is the end game for the phases of the MCU. So
Started from the bottom. Now we.
it's the end game. So I dig it. I like it. I'm curious to what the audience is saying.